Here's lesson 3, gross profit. Gross profit is the profit made on selling products minus the cost of stock purchased. So cost of stock, cost of sales, we've just covered that in lesson 2. So now we're looking at gross profit. The formula for gross profit is turnover or revenue, turnover minus cost of sales. This is quite spooky. We're using the last 2 lessons, lesson 1 and lesson 2, for lesson 3. Learning intention, aim B, to complete and interpret and check the information on financial documents and statements. It's the overriding theme on these lessons. Lesson 3 we're on now, is about knowing gross profit, how to calculate gross profit and be able to consider what impacts on gross profit. The vocabulary you need to pay attention to is turnover and seasonal revenue, as you've seen before, and you're going to be using stuff from lesson 2, cost of sales, and your new word is gross profit. Some extra jobs to consider are accountant, cashier and financial controller. Hopefully you followed what Yoda says at the beginning. He says start with the formula. The formula for gross profit is turnover minus cost of sales. So please write that in the formula box. Hopefully you've been following the Yodas. You start off with the one in the front of the slide saying start with the formula. Formula Yoda says that the formula for gross profit is turnover minus cost of sales. So now you should be at the working out stage. So let's look at the question. The cost of sale for a product is £3 and its retail price is £7. Do you know what the product is? No. Does it actually matter? No. So let's just work out what the gross profit is. So what you need is the cost of the product, which is, and the retail price, which is, right, what you've got to remember though is which way round do you put the numbers, because the exam question might be a bit sneaky. It might ask you for the numbers the wrong way round for when you write down the calculation. So try and get it right, and the clue is it's not a minus number. Don't forget the all-important keywords. The keywords for this particular one now are gross profit. They also are turnover and cost of sales. Whilst I know we've covered them in the last few lessons, the more you keep remembering those words, the more you keep writing them down. It's actually a type of revision. So write them in that box there, please. Question 2. The cost of sale for a product is £5.50 and its retail price is £10. The only difference between question 2 and question 1 is it's actually got £5.50. It's got a pounds and pence, not just a pounds question. So hopefully you should find this straightforward. But remember, where you should start is go to the formula first. You should do this even in the exam. So fill in the formula first. You'll find the Yoda without a little speaker. Then go to the working out, which you'll have a Yoda with a number 2 next to it. And then write the answer with Yoda number 3 in it. Question 3. Question 3 is the cost of sale for a product is £4 and its gross profit is £10. What is its retail price? Now here you have the formula, but you don't have all the answers. So if you ever wondered why you were doing algebra, then here's the answer, because you've got to work out the middle number. I'll do the formula again. Make sure you write that down in the formula box. Gross profit equals turnover minus cost of sales. You have gross profit, you don't have turnover, and you have cost of sales. So the answer is 10 something minus 4. Something minus 4 equals 10. The numbers aren't meant to be difficult. The numbers are there to make sure you use the formula correctly. So let's go over that again. 10 equals something minus 4. So what's the missing number if you take away 4 and you get the answer 10? 14 minus 4 equals 10. Question 4. Gross profit of a product is £10 and its cost of sale is £2. Now if you compare that to question 3, it's actually the same kind of numbers, but they've reworded it. This is a kind of sneaky exam thing that can happen. You're actually also being asked the same thing. What is its retail price? So remember, you start off using the formula, which is gross profit equals turnover minus cost of sales. So you've got some numbers and you've got to work that one out. You've had lots of help with question 3. Let's see if you can work this one out yourself. Use the formula box, use the working out box, and then write the answer, guess what, in the answer box. Here's your final question. Now you know what gross profit is and that you need to know what cost of sales is to calculate it. Think about what influences gross profit. If cost of sales changed, it goes up or down, it increases or decreases. Describe what happens to gross profit and whether it is a good point or a negative for the business.